Hi, how are you? Welcome back. I hope that you are having an amazing day. I wanted to talk a little bit today about the power of being positive and bring attention to some of the things, thoughts, actions that are negative, that our unconscious tends to take over. Some of those things might be being angry all the time, having very little patience for family or situations, coworkers, being quick to judge someone, or believe it or not, even the little things that we all tell ourselves in our mind, such as we aren't good enough, or we aren't pretty enough, or we're not young enough, we're not old enough. The list goes on and on. I am here to help you be a little bit more aware of the types of thoughts that you are putting in your mind that are giving you a negative life, an outlook on life. I tried something recently called the Soul Warrior Cleanse, and it is a 7-day positivity challenge. I thought I would do pretty well at it, to be honest with you, mainly because I usually do have a very positive outlook on things. But recently I have found myself being more short-tempered with my 8-year-old, for example, more short-tempered with my husband and being angry with him over little tiny things and not being able to let it go, actually staying angry. And those things just don't make you feel good. They do not serve you well at all, because what starts to happen is they start to roll over into other areas in your life, and then you just end up being this unhappy person. For me, I'm in menopause, and I was using my menopause as an excuse. And I realized that that was not only unfair to my 8-year-old and my husband, but it was also totally unfair to me as well. I was accepting how my mind was working and making it my own reality. Because what starts to happen when we feed ourselves these negative thoughts and actions is we start to believe it to be our truth. And it doesn't have to be. Like, we are so much more powerful than that, and we deserve so much more than that. So I just wanted to share today a little bit of my experience with the Soul Warrior Cleanse, a little bit how it works. In the description below is a quiz. If you want to actually participate with me in a support group and have me as your one-on-one support, I would love to show you how this works. It is a 7-day challenge, but here's the kicker. You're going to watch a video every day, and he tells you, what consciously to be aware of that day and what to do. He gives you an assignment. It also comes with a workbook as well. And he helps you realize the type of things that we're thinking and doing every day, on a day in and day out, of what are actually not positive at all. And here's the kicker though, if you find yourself feeling these thoughts or thinking these things for longer than 1 minute, you have to start the challenge over again. And that is the power of this challenge, is it starts to reprogram your brain. It starts to make you more conscious of all of these things that you've been feeling and telling yourself unconsciously. And then you have the power to say, stop, no more, I'm not doing this anymore. And it's amazing. And I think the biggest thing that affected me in this, and it's truly, I didn't expect this at all, was how my 8-year-old started acting and how my husband started acting. they started acting differently because I was reacting differently and becoming more aware of how I was acting. I always thought that it was my 8-year-old that was being bratty and getting angry all the time and short-tempered, but essentially it was me reacting in the wrong ways, because now she handles things more calmly. She does not get as angry, because you're wasting energy if you are battling being angry with someone, whether it's a coworker or your spouse or your kids. So I highly encourage you to give this a try, because what starts to happen when we change these types of things within ourselves is it starts to change our family, like it has with me. And then it starts to change our communities. And then it starts to change the world. So please reach out to me, and I would be happy to talk to you about this. And I look forward to hearing from you. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you next time.